Hello students, welcome to all of you once again. In previous lectures, that is vectors lecture 7 and lecture 8, we completely covered addition of vectors by using parallelogram law of vectors, triangle law of vectors and polygon law of vectors. Now in this lecture, we are going to see the new topic, that is motion of a boat in a river. Motion of a boat in a river. So this is related to the concept relative velocity. Already in motion in one dimension we discussed, here motion in two dimension. So relative velocity, before going to see, just once recapture, once revise this one. What is relative velocity? Velocity of one body with respect to another body. Suppose two bodies are moving with velocity of VA, VB in the same direction or with some angle. With some angle in the same plane, then VAB bar, how we can write in vector form? VA bar minus VB bar. So in scalar form, VAB equal to magnitude related square root of VA square plus VB square minus 2 VA VB cos theta. We know about this total in previous motion in one dimension. If both are in same direction, direct magnitude is VAB is equal to, directly possible to add those two. VA minus VB. If both are in opposite direction, VA bar in this way, VB in this way, then its resultant VAB is possible to write VA plus VB. Acceleration also in the same manner. Here, the frame of reference is at rest. If the frame of reference also is in motion, you see that example. Suppose if a boy is running in a moving bus. See, if a boy is running in a moving bus, here three terms required. One is velocity of bus with respect to ground. This is actual bus velocity. Velocity of boy with respect to bus. Velocity of boy with respect to bus. Third, actual velocity of boy with respect to ground. So how we can write actually in vector form? In vector form, velocity of boy with respect to ground, we don't know, that we should find. Velocity of boy with respect to ground, nothing but velocity of bus with respect to ground plus velocity of boy with respect to bus. Don't get confused. Velocity of bus with respect to ground plus velocity of boy with respect to bus. This vector addition will give the velocity of boy with respect to ground, it will give. Suppose the boy is moving in the same direction where the bus is moving. If motion of bus, boy motion, both are in same direction, then we can take positive plus directly in magnitude form. Motion of bus in this way, boy is in opposite direction, we will write negative sign here. Okay, this is the comparison related. Frame of reference is not at rest. These examples are when frame of reference is at rest. Now, with this, we extend the topic to motion of a boat in a river. It is very easy topic and important also. And sometimes you will get the confused what is the terminology in this topic. Terminology what we are discussing is new, that will get some confusion to you. So listen carefully. Easy this one also. Vector addition related we will use. Yes. So motion of a boat in a river related mainly two possibilities will come. First possibility, motion is along the river flow. Along the river flow. In the direction of flow of river or opposite direction to the flow of river, that is along the line of river flow. Along the river flow line. Second possibility, perpendicular to the direction of river flow. Perpendicular to the direction of river flow. Okay. In first possibility also some cases will come. In second possibility also some cases will come. In first possibility we are going to see along the line of river flow. So some letters we will define here. Initial letter you see, velocity of water with respect to ground, VWZ, nothing but VR, velocity of river it is. Velocity of river nothing but velocity of water with respect to ground. Velocity of water with respect to ground. Second one, VBG. This is nothing but VB, means velocity of boat with respect to ground. This we should find in any case, remember, we should find velocity of boat with respect to ground, we should find in any case. Last one, VBW, that is velocity of boat with respect to water. So here the frame of reference and the body both are in motion in this case. Here the frame of reference is at rest, only the subject is in motion, means the body what we are taking that only in motion. These three letters we use in this derivation, don't get confused. Velocity of water with respect to the ground nothing but only river velocity. Velocity of boat with respect to ground means only boat velocity on the ground, which is not possible to see directly. So we will find this one. Velocity of boat with respect to water means when the water is in motion, in that boat also moves with some velocity. So here again some more two different cases will come. First case, in the direction of river flow. In the direction of river flow. See, this is also called it as downstream. Downstream. The word downstream represents the boat is moving in the same direction of river flow. See, this is the surface of river. This is the surface of river and this one water we are considering. On the surface of river, this is a boat moving with velocity of boat with respect to water, because on the surface moving. Here also velocity of water with respect to ground. Both are in same direction. That only why I am saying downstream means these are this boat velocity with respect to the ground will give addition of these two. Now after traveling some distance here, after traveling some distance, time taken T you consider, and this distance also you consider it as some D1 you consider, D1. Got it? Now in vector form, how we can write in vector form? Generally you think River is moving in this way. Boat is also moving on its surface. So total velocity of boat with respect to ground, what it will happen actually? So river velocity plus boat velocity. Very simple. V boat with respect to ground is equal to velocity of boat with respect to water plus velocity of water with respect to ground in vector form. In scalar form also direct possible. In scalar form also direct addition possible. VBZ nothing but VBW plus VWG. This is in scalar form also. Boat with respect to ground is equal to boat with respect to water plus water with respect to ground. Now time taken you consider. Time taken to travel distance d1. Time taken t1 is equal to v equal to d by t. V equal to d1 by velocity of boat with respect to ground equal to d1 by vbw plus vwg. Okay, time taken to travel the distance from A to B you consider. A to B, that is downstream related. Second case in this opposite direction of river flow. Opposite direction of river flow, which is called upstream. Upstream nothing but the opposite direction of river flow. Opposite direction of river flow nothing but this is the surface of water, which is nothing but a river water. Here the same boat is. Here the boat is lying initially. This is the water with respect to ground. Direction of water same. Here the boat with respect to water. Then after traveling some distance, same distance you consider. Same distance you consider it as a dp you consider. Then how you can write? Very simple. Vector form or direct addition. In vector form, velocity of boat with respect to ground is equal to vector form direct addition. We will write VBW or VWG plus V boat with respect to water plus V water with respect to ground. In scalar form, velocity of boat with respect to ground is equal to velocity of boat with respect to water minus velocity of water with respect to ground, because opposite direction. This is in same direction means addition. This is in opposite direction means subtraction, that only. Now time taken also you see. Time taken T2 is equal to this D2 by VBG boat with respect to the ground equal to D2 by VBW minus VWG. This is the time taken. D1 by VBG, here addition of these two. Observing these two, what we can say? T1 value is smaller. T2 value is so easy. If D1 is equal to D2 is equal to D, if D1 is equal to D2 is equal to D, then what we can write? Then T total time in upstream and downstream, T1 plus T2 is equal to total time taken. D by V BW plus VWG initially we derived for different distances. If the boat started from this location A to B and again it reached to B to A, then total distance plus D by VBW minus VWG. And ratio of times also possible. Ratio of times taken. Ratio of times T1 by T2 is equal to D1, D by this value, D by that value. That is VBW minus VWG divided by plus VWG. From this we can say T2 is greater than T1. Time taken in downstream, upstream is greater comparing with the time taken in downstream. Right. Previous that derivations related one example you say a boat velocity with respect to water in a river is 20 kmph and river velocity with respect to ground is 4 kmph. If it was travelled 6 km in forward direction and returned to the same location by travelling same 6 km in opposite direction of river flow, then total time taken and the ratio of times taken in downstream to upstream is. So same situation, this is the river, you consider this is a boat, its velocity of boat with respect to water he gave how much of value, that is 20 kmph. Okay, next velocity of water with respect to ground also he gave, that is 4 kmph, and the distance travelled in forward direction 6 kmph. This is for downstream. Upstream also these are same values, this distance again 6 kilometers. First point what he asked, first point total time related to T is equal to, what is the formula, D by VBW plus V water with respect to ground plus D by VBW minus VWG. So T is equal to distance 6 by addition of these two, 20 plus 4, 24 plus 6 by 20 minus 4, 16. 20 minus 4. 6 ones are 6 fours are here 3, 8. That is 1 by 4 plus 3 by 8. So making LCM 4, 8 LCM 8 only, that is 8 here 2 plus 3 equal to 5 by 8 hours it is. 5 by 8 hours. If the option is in minutes, then we should multiply with 60. 5 by 8 into 60 we get in minutes. Second point you see, ratio of time taken in downstream to ratio of time taken in upstream. Now only we derive, that is VBW minus VWG divided by VBW plus VWG. This value, what it is, 16 by this value 24. Okay, so 4 fours are 16, 4 six are 8 twos are 8 threes are directly 2 by 3. Time taken in upstream is greater compared with time taken in downstream. Okay, now what is the main equation we derived? Velocity of boat with respect to ground is equal to vector form velocity of boat with respect to water plus velocity of water with respect to ground. Okay, if these are with values, then we should take in vector form. Suppose you see in this first point, if velocity of water with respect to ground is equal to 0, that means boat is in still water, it is moving, still water, nothing but this term becomes 0. Then what happened in this situation? Velocity of boat with respect to ground equal to velocity of boat with respect to water. In vector form or in scalar form, same we will take, because this term is 0. Second term you see, velocity of boat with respect to water. That means boat is at rest. Boat is at rest in moving water. Or one more word, he will say boat engine offed. Engine offed boat. Like this word also, we will take the same case. If the engine of the boat will be switched off, then it will be stationary. Only the motion will comes with respect to water. So in this case, what we can write? Velocity of boat with respect to ground is equal to velocity of water with respect to ground. So main equation, this one only for upstream or downstream also. These are the conditions along the line of river flow if the boat is in motion. Okay, next case you see. Second case, perpendicular to the direction of river flow. Perpendicular to the direction of river flow. In this also, we will exist three different cases. First case, shortest distance it will be. Call it as shortest distance. So here two words we have to observe. First one, shortest distance, and shortest time. We will derive parallelly both. Second one, shortest time. What is called shortest distance? What is called shortest time? In this case, independent of the time, the boat must be reached to the opposite bank in the straight line. In this, independent of the distance travelled, the boat must be reached to the opposite bank in smaller interval of time. Minimum time. See, for this, suppose here perpendicular means the boat must be travel the perpendicular line to the direction of river flow. Suppose you consider this is the river flow width of river flow we are considering. This width of river flow consider it as D. River is flowing like this. Like this river is flowing, and this is one edge, this is one edge. Suppose here one of the point A is there. A boat has to reach the opposite bank exactly which you consider it as B. So already water flowing is in this direction, that you consider it as velocity of water with respect to the ground in this direction is there. Suppose if a boat started in this way, due to the flow of this direction of water, it will turns like this and reaches to some other point, not exact point. See, suppose a boat started exactly in this way, due to the effect of this water velocity, it will be turned and reached to some other point, not exact point, but our concept is to reach the exact opposite point of this one. So, what we should do? Initially, the boat must has to travel with some angle like this. Due to this effect of water, it will be reaches to opposite point. So, we are considering initial projection of or velocity of projection of boat. We are considering it as in this way, which we are considering velocity of boat with respect to ground. You consider it as C is one of the point. If the boat started like this, due to this water effect, it will be reaches to exact opposite point. For geometrical purpose, we are drawing, it is making an angle theta. This one already, how much of angle it will be? This one already 90 degree it has. 90 degree. So to the direction of river flow, it makes 90 plus theta, opposite direction of river flow. So very simple, this we should find, which is nothing but velocity of boat with respect to ground. So that a triangle you remove, from that triangle you remove like this. It is A, this one B, this one C. Velocity of water with respect to ground. This is velocity of boat with respect to ground. This one velocity of boat with respect to ground. This is with respect to water, theta. This we should find. Apply Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus AB square plus BC square. Velocity terms AC square V square BW is equal to AB. V square BG is equal to BC. V square plus water with respect to the ground. Therefore, V square Bg equal to V square Bw minus V square Wg. Therefore, V both with respect to the ground is equal to square root of V square Bw minus V square Vwg. This is the value of both with respect to the ground. And you take sine theta, cos theta, tan theta like that. And one more point you see, here if it is theta angle along this line, it is possible to write it as VBW cos theta, angle making axis. This is the perpendicular axis. And one more, VBW cos theta is equivalent to VWG. So VBW cos theta is equivalent to VBG, both with respect to the ground. Cos theta, how you can write? Velocity of boat with respect to ground by velocity of boat with respect to water. Or also you see cos theta equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse, or sin theta also possible to write sin theta. Opposite, velocity of water with respect to ground by hypotenuse, VBW. Okay, magnitude related. And one more point it is possible to find here, total angle, this is the direction of river, to the direction of river flow, to the direction of river flow, the boat must be rho. Theta dash you consider this total angle theta dash equal to 90 plus this one theta, or theta dash equal to 90 plus theta. How we can write? Sine inverse of VWG divided by VBW. Okay, got it? So suppose these values are given it as shortest time related, also we will see this example related. You see velocity of water with respect to ground, some 4 kmph he gave, same data intake. Velocity of boat with respect to ground, some 20 kmph he given, 20 kmph. What is the time taken also possible to find here? Time taken nothing but T equal to D by V. D parallel velocity, this one VBZ. Time taken to reach the exact opposite bank. So T is equal to D by VBZ. How we found this one? Root of V square BW minus V square WG. Got it? With respect to the given values VBZ, how we can find? Both with respect to ground, square root of VB square 20 square 400 minus 4 square 16. That will be, suppose this length is some 2 kilometer, then 2 by root of 384 hours. Simple. This is the situation to reach the exact opposite point, which is called shortest distance. If you go for shortest time, this you see. Shortest time nothing but we should reach the opposite bank, not necessary here. To reach the opposite bank, not necessary. When it possible? Direction of river flow, direction of boat, if both are in same direction, then it is possible to reach in shortest time to the opposite end of the river. So the boat must be starts with boat with respect to the water, this one. It reaches to this location like this. This is boat with respect to ground. This one already we know, water with respect to ground. If it is an angle theta, then what we can write directly from Pythagoras theorem, VBG square equal to VBW square plus VWG square, then both with respect to ground equal to square root of V square BW plus V square WG. Okay, sin theta you take here, sin theta is equal to opposite VWG by VBG hypotenuse. Cos theta is also VBW by VBG. Okay, and time taken also possible to find here. Time taken small t is equal to this width you consider d by this one VBW, d by VBW. Time taken, this is the exact path, this is the exact velocity. And one more point here we should observe, actually the boat must be reached to this point in shortest distance, but here it was reached to the another point which is called BC. That BC is nothing but a shift nothing but to the original location, how much of extra distance it was travelled. Shift nothing but BC you consider it as x equal to velocity into time. What velocity here? V water with respect to ground into time. So that shift BC is equal to VWG into time d by VBW. With this formula, it is possible to find the shift, how much of extra distance it was travelled comparing with the opposite distance, opposite point. Okay, these are the two cases related to shortest distance, nothing but boat must be reached to the opposite bank. Shortest time, nothing but the boat must not be reached to the opposite point, but it will reach early. Shortest time, it will shortest distance. Here time is not comparable, here distance is not considerable, here also not considerable. Time important here distance is important. This is the derivation part. Okay, one example see related to that. The velocity of water in a river is 2 kmph while the width is 400 meter. A boat is rowed from a point rowing always aiming opposite point at 8 kmph of still water velocity. On reaching the opposite bank, the drift obtained. Drift means it was not reached to exact opposite point. So first what he gave, velocity of water in a river is 2 kmph, nothing but velocity of water with respect to ground 2 kmph he gave. Okay, distance width 400 meter he gave. And one more, velocity of boat with respect to water also 8 kmph he gave. Now only we derived drift, nothing but that is x we consider, velocity of boat with respect to ground into d by velocity of boat with respect to water. Now only we derived the formula. But you see, these are in kmph, this is in meter. So you convert this into kilometer, very easy. What happened? 400 into 10 to the power minus 3 kilometer becomes 4 into 10 power minus 1 kilometer. So x equal to this value VBZ 8 into 4 into 10 to the power minus 1 divided by velocity of boat with respect to water also 8 into 10 to the power 8 only 8 only. So velocity of boat with respect to 1 minute, velocity of boat with respect to ground, water with respect to ground is 2. That formula, velocity of water with respect to ground 2 into 4 into 10 power minus 1 by this one 8. 4 2s are 8. 10 power minus 1 kilometer it is. 10 power minus 1 kilometer, nothing but 10 power minus 1 into 1000 meter equal to 100 meters. Because in options 100 meter is there, that is the answer. And the last case, you see, last case, suppose this is a width of the river. D is width of the river. This is initial starting point. It is the exact opposite point to B. Suppose a boat started like this. This is nothing but velocity of boat with respect to water to the point C you consider. Two cases only we cleared now. If it was started like this, it reaches to exact point which is called the shortest distance. If it is started like this, it was deflected to this point, makes some drift, that is shortest time. Now, boat is started like this, and suppose if it was reached to other point C like this. Other point C, this you see. If it is making an angle C, it was not reached exactly opposite bank, some other distance. So resolving that in two components, it will be VBW sin theta, here it will be. And this will be VBW cos theta it will be. And velocity of water with respect to ground is like that. Okay. And time taken to reach this time taken T is equal to D by opposite bank VBW cos theta, its exact opposite value. Then total shift is equal to X is equal to velocity into time. Velocity into time means velocity difference of velocity, because VWG minus VBW sin theta into time D by VBW cos theta. It is constant, D by VBW cos theta constant. Now in this you see, if VWG is greater than VBW sin theta, this velocity greater than this velocity, you observe this is in this direction, this is in this direction, both are in opposite. If it is greater than this one, then boat reaches to the point C. Boat reaches to a point C if it is greater than this value. Second case, if VWG is less than VBW sin theta, then this value is greater comparing with this one. Boat reaches to the point, this one you consider as D. Boat reaches to a point D. This you consider as D, not C. VBW sin theta is greater than this value, then boat reaches to a point C in this diagram. Next case, if VWG is equal to VBW sin theta, then boat reaches to the exact opposite bank B. Okay, this is the situation when the boat is started by an angle theta to the normal, but it was not reached to the exact opposite bank. It was reached to some other point. Okay, this is the concept related to the relative velocity of boat in a river. Mainly two cases: along the line of river flow, perpendicular to the line of river flow. Along the line of river flow, we exist upstream and downstream. Upstream and downstream and still water engine, boat engine is switched off. In this this one, perpendicular to the direction of river flow, shortest distance, shortest path, and this one. Okay, so this is vectors lecture number 9. In coming lecture, that is vectors lecture number 10, we will discuss about rain umbrella concept, or it is also called it as a man in a rain. Okay, Thank you all of you. Bye.